just want to make sure about the, yeah. Well, I was just going to tell you I got to go to the bathroom or whatever to do it now, so I want to make sure. Hey, listen.
Y'all made him pay. I was going to pay double.
Well, once again, we're back here at the UMAC at Union High School. The Class 6A District Duels, District 8, between Union, Deer Creek, Ponca City, and Sand Springs. In the first round, Deer Creek beat Union 44-27, and then Sand Springs won the last match to come out on top of Ponca City. So now it's Union and Ponca City going here in the second round.
So Ponca City's ranked number 12 and Union's 13. So
Should
this
be
is
a
a
battle.
12-13 matchup here, and it'll be a battle. Nice takedown there.
Mikey Foster with the takedown here, starting at 157 pounds.
Foster got him a good start last
Yes.
duel, so he's looking to get another one. Micah McBride is wrestling for Ponca City, so we've got Mikey Foster and Micah McBride here, the first match. Foster's got a 2-point lead. He came real close, Coach, on that last duel to a major, so he's going to be looking for some bonus here because it's important to his team. And we've discussed it earlier. Although Union lost that first duel, they still have a shot to win their district because it could end in a 3-way tie where they go for matches or other criteria. So they're not out of it. Even with that loss, they're not out of it. Looking for a bar. He's got a bar him here. He's got him flattened out. Looking for a half.
Right here for Union. Any match that we get a chance for a pin, we need to get it.
No doubt.
Mikey trying to get some back points here. He's not got them yet.
Well, and that
almost.
That last duel was a lesson how important those extra points are. Those falls, especially the falls. You know, it went against them the last duel.
By 5 of them by pin around in there?
They lost the last 3. Of course, there was one forfeit, so they actually had 5. But the last 3 they lost on falls. So got to get a kind of a pretty decent lead here because I know Ponca City's tougher schedules.
On the other end here, Ponca City's got those asterisks by their name, and
they're pretty strong.
That means
up top,
they're strong wrestlers, and they made a great comeback on
I know
Sand Springs earlier.
Yes. So I know some of these wrestlers here know some of the names here for Ponca, and the asterisks mean that they're pretty tough. So Foster's still got a lead, 2-0, 21 seconds left. He's trying to look for, looking for back count and some bonus points here. McBride hasn't really threatened to escape here. He's got to stay behind those arms. Good job of resetting himself right here. You know, they've got a side-by-side here. If you'd notice him go over that head, he's got the leg in. He's just going to try to stay solid here and not give anything up. So we're going into the second period.
2-0.
Foster over McBride. Foster of Union Redhawks. He's got a 2-0 lead. His choice, he chooses down. McBride puts the leg in. Foster's kind of getting to his base, standing up. He's doing a good job getting long.
And he gets the escape.
McBride panicked there. And there's a cradle here. Cradle lock by Foster. He's looking for the fall. He's getting back count. He's looking for a fall here.
He needs that pin and gets
There's a fall.
So you can't get a better start than that. Foster with a fall. Union goes up 6-0.
Right there. Union up 6-0. So he got better from this round to the next.
He must have been back there practicing that cradle where we couldn't see him.
Must have been doing something because he was trying to get
off to a good start there for.
We've got Lance Lieb, Arbona for Ponca City.
And Zamar
Gardner coming out again for Union Redhawks.
Gardner had a fall in the first one.
Real aggressive. I liked this
quick,
Zamar.
Aggressive.
He was aggressive and wrestling real hard. So Arbona and Gardner here. Gardner, another quick takedown right there.
Boy, he's quick.
And he looked really good on top. So
back when I wrestled, I would have loved to have had that quickness. I did not have that kind of quickness.
Right.
Gardner is quick.
He is quick and athletic, and he's transitioning really well. That was right into that cradle.
Right. He loves his cradle, and he's good with it.
He transitioned to that really good. What he needs to do now is bump his hip.
Yep.
Taking it back. He took it back, put the knee in the side. He's got to put the knee inside.
Back points. It looks like the arm is up pretty good.
Yeah, he's got to put the knee in the side and adjust that. You were always big on us telling us knee in the side, adjust those shoulders.
Yeah.
And he's doing it. He's got it pretty tight there. He's close.
He's got it tight, but I think he's got it so tight the guy's shoulder can't get down there.
Yeah. He's got his back count here. He just got to move back.
Yes, he's going to have to adjust
Kevin
a little
Looper,
bit.
the official's looking for a fall here. He's done a really good job. He's looking for this fall. Looks like we get him again on this mat. And the officials that we have here, we talked about it earlier. You can't get you can't get a wrong official here. We've got on mat 1 Roy Bashirs. We've got on mat 3 Jared Blouse. Our mat Kevin Looper, and you got Adam West. Actually, on the 4th mat you got JR, and on the 3rd match you got Adam West. Boy, he fought off that hard. That's important.
And there's a reverse.
Reversal. So we got a 5-2 right here. 5-2. Zamar with the lead here. He's got to get some points back. There's 20 seconds left. He needs to at least
switch. There he goes.
Nice reversal with 20
seconds
seconds
left. Goes
That's
up
huge,
7.
Coach.
Very big. Score. We like to score those points near the end of a period.
Yeah, we always had a saying. It's called tough time. You know,
Right.
You need to score and don't give up points at the end of the period, because it gives that guy doesn't have a chance to counter at that point.
Absolutely,
So
and then he's
huge.
usually getting in trouble by his coach.
No doubt.
And your coach is bragging on you. You
go into the next period feeling good.
You breathe a little better. You feel a little better.
No doubt. You got your chest out a little bit.
7-2 feels better than 5-2.
No doubt.
But since that first cradle, Arbona's wrestled good.
He has. Zamar's been choosing down, but Zamar's actually looking good on the mat. He looked good on top, and he looked good on bottom.
Right. He hit that quick switch. Now Arbona's controlling his hips right there.
Yes, he's got his belly down. Zamar's got to get to his base. Anytime we get to base is basically get back to all fours.
Being
get
down
your head
on
off
your
the mat.
belly's not good.
No, worst position you can be.
And just being down there just wears you out when you get ridden. And our theory used to be, if you want to be a state champion, state placer, you've got to get away on bottom.
Got to get away on bottom.
Got to get away.
And I always say, when you stay on your belly,
Nice
bad things
switch
happen.
again.
There's a good
Zamer.
switch. Zamer's doing a good job of getting his hips away on that switch.
He is. He's got a good one. Like I said, we don't see it much
We talked
anymore.
about it. We don't see it much, but we've seen it quite a bit today. Zamar's tough on top, too. He's doing a good job of controlling wrist, using his leverage here.
Up 9-2.
9-2. So now he's kind of looking for bonus. You want to look and see at least, you want to extend
maybe
his
hook
lead.
that cradle up again because we need the points.
No doubt. And he's looking for tilts here. He's staying busy on top. He's not just trying to ride. And you talked about it earlier, Coach. If you're constantly going into pinning connections, that guy's not worried about escaping. He's just worried about not giving up back points or getting a pin. Staying underneath, fighting hands real well.
25 seconds left here.
He's got a good ride on top. Looking for a cheap tilt here.
Boy.
Oh, almost got it.
Boy, he almost got it, but he almost put himself in harm's way.
As long as he kept that wrist, he was going to be fine. He just got to keep that wrist. Still scary.
Little scary there
especially with short time.
when you kind of land on your back there and have to pop up. But he came out just fine.
So, third period, Arbona's got choice. They're going to go neutral. I think that's probably a smart thing there because he's been getting kind of controlled on top. Several situations almost gave it up. But this is good for Zamar too, because if Zamar gets a takedown, he's got a major decision, which is 8-point lead.
And maybe he could get that cradle hook back up again and
work from there. Yeah.
Get some more bonus points.
Arbona's got a 2-on-1 here. He's trying to slow down Zamar here, which is a smart move on his part. Maybe slow him down with the ties and stuff and try to have something go in your favor. Still fighting hands here. Fake.
Zamar on single leg.
Trying to finish that there. Arbona's doing a good job of kind of getting his hips away. He's fine here. He's got to sink his hips back. He's trying to break that lock. And he's got that near ankle.
Well, Zamar looks like now he's
sucking it in,
trying
changing
to do
it to 2.
Once he started.
Great job. Yes.
Once he decided that he was going to get that takedown. He got it. Now he's up 11-2.
Now he's got a Turk here. He's got a Turk here. He can split that leg, go up under the collar. If he can go under the collar and stretch him out.
Sure. Or maybe even slip that half in there.
Slip it in. Yeah, he's got to. What he's got to do is just make sure he doesn't give up this major here, because he's got a he's got a 9-point lead here.
Good
job on top.
He's in good position right now.
Good job.
28 seconds left.
Doing a good job of anchoring right there on the legs. He's got to be careful here. Got to be careful. He's got 18 seconds left.
They're going to try to take
Maybe
him back.
Maybe he can grab his own foot.
Arbona's going to try to take him back towards his own back.
You could give an escape up, but you can't give up in a reversal here. He's got to be careful of that.
5 seconds
needs to settle
left.
his hips back.
Zamer knows where he's at. He's going to hang on and get
under
it.
the arms. Oh, that was so close.
So now 10-0. Union leading 10-0.
10-0. Huge bonus points there. Good win for Zamer. And go ahead.
Well, I was going to say we've got Tanner Jarvis going against Jake Goddard. 175 pounds.
175. So Goddard of Ponca City is going against Jarvis of the Union Redhawks. Redhawks with a 10-0 lead, so good start for him.
Don't you remember when 175 seemed like a big weight?
Yeah.
I've passed that at a lot more. A lot more. Not proud of it either.
I'd be happy to be at 175 right now.
I'd give good money for that.
When I wrestled for Coach, I wrestled 119, 125, and I would love to wrestle weigh 175 right now.
I would like to be back at that area myself.
Shoot, I'd be okay.
I ate too much.
I'd be okay with the 190 right here.
Yes, absolutely.
So we got a little hand fighting here. 1 minute and 41 seconds here in the first, and looking at the top of their lineup, Coach. It's really important that Union doesn't just win matches, but try to get bonus to extend the lead.
Well, they learned that in the last match,
Yeah.
and not give up bonus.
Yes. So, shot there, Tanner, but Tanner's got it. He's on his belly. So Tanner's got to get around
him
and
a
get two
takedown
here.
right here.
Got to get his leg
got
back. He's still got his leg.
got
There's
the
the two.
takedown
Yep.
right there.
2-0. Tanner Jarvis.
Because the number of matches won and lost a while ago were close.
Fairly even, yeah. It was fairly even as far as the wins, but where they got in trouble was one was giving bonus and the other didn't. And I'm not saying Union's going to give up bonus here, but they're heavy favorites in a lot of these matches that we got in the lighter to midweights. Looking for that cradle here. They need it. He needs to lock it up. They're looking for a cradle. He's got it locked up. He's got to take him back and keep him on the mat.
Get his leg unhooked.
I think
he's got time.
I believe in high school he's got to keep.
He's got to get a pin.
There it is, right there.
Right there, a big
16 to nothing. That is huge.
Huge pin right there. Huge for Jarvis to get that pin.
Big win for them. So Yunos of Union Redhawks. He's going to be going against Caden Lewis, and this is good for Union because they've got one of their guys that they're kind of counting on.
Right,
and
right here.
You don't go on paper, but if you're just looking wrestler to wrestler, Yunos has definitely got the athletic advantage here. And we watched Yunos on the last match, and he was just powerful, very athletic. Looked real good. Right to a takedown immediately. He needs to just go ahead and do what he can to get some back points and get him to his back and get another fall here.
Well, like in that last match, at least what I counted up, 6 wins for Union and 8. But the score was 44-27.
Yeah.
That's where the bonus points come in.
That's what we were talking about. The score wasn't indicative of kind of how close that duel was. And it was one of those 8 was a forfeit, so it was really match to match. It was really 6 and 7. Yunos is working hard here. He's got the half here. Yeah, he's got to get his shoulder underneath. That's what he's got to do. Got to settle his hips back and get his shoulders on it. Got a bar here, getting a count. Get his count first, and then let's
Lewis is fighting hard.
He is fighting hard here. Now he's in trouble here.
And there's the pin.
fall. So we're on our 4th match, and we've had 3 falls for Union. So this is about as good a start as you could have for Union right now.
Absolutely. Union up 22-0.
Now we've got Gabe Roland. Looks like they're going to bring out Gabe Roland for Ponca City. Now Gabe's one of their better guys, so very athletic. His dad is
the coach
over there, Justin.
Oh yeah,
Roland.
Gabe Roland.
So
he's even won a state championship or been in the state finals.
He was in the state finals. Yep, got second.
Yeah, he's outstanding wrestler. His dad, the coach, even played
Good
at
football player.
K-State, and then in the NFL.
Then went to the NFL for a little bit.
And
so.
I think he would tell you also how much wrestling helped his football career.
No doubt. We talked about it earlier with Jacob Sexton, Deer Creek's old heavyweight.
Man,
at
I'm telling you, it helped my football, and I would, as a coach, I wanted all of them wrestling.
No doubt. Roland's really good. He wrestles like a lightweight, takes real good shots.
Yeah, nice quick shot right there.
On the advantage. So
yeah,
there's a takedown there. So Roland's up 2-0. He's going to throw in the legs. So 2 back count there for Roland. So Roland's up. Actually, excuse me, he cut him and got another takedown. So he's up 4-1. So 4-1. He's got what we call a side-by-side. He's going to try to roll him over and get some back points. You're not going to really pin anybody in this position, but you're going to get back count here. And that's exactly what he did. Roll back over. Got 5, so enough for three count.
Here he is. He's
trying to
for that pin right there. And still fighting hard.
He's fighting hard, but he's in trouble there. So fall. So Roland gets Ponca City on the board for the first time with a pin. So
22-6.
22-6 here. Now we've got to make sure that we kind of Union Redhawks got to really make sure that they fight the momentum here. They don't give up more than 1 fall. We were outnumbered in that.
Heavyweight Darius Allen, and we'll have to listen here for this one.
Union's got several heavyweights listed here. It looks like they've got 3 listed here, so we got to see which one.
Zeke Polis, is that who he said?
Yep, Zeke Polis for Union.
Palos, I guess.
Yep, sorry, Zeke Palos for Union, a junior. He's stepping out, and these guys are going at it. They're high.
Well, they are. Here. They are going at it.
It's like a boxing match right now.
Just about. Slap fight.
No doubt. So Allen and Paulus here.
Boy, they're
like 2 bulls.
Boy, they are butting heads.
Locking it up.
They're going at it 100 miles an hour right now.
Well, we talked about it. When you see the little guys, they're on the legs and everywhere else. When you see the bigger guys, they're up in the upper body kind of slugging it out.
Pushing, shoving, head butting.
Oh, yeah. We always talk about wrestling being a tough sport, but, there's not many sports that you can say have blood time. Pushing hard here, pushing, pulling. Union's really got to get a win here because they're going to start getting into the Swenson's really tough.
Right.
Kaiser's tough. These guys are really tough. The Kaiser brothers, the other Swenson, Preston Lee, Aggie. They're stacked.
Right.
So we got to get a win here, and preferably some bonus points for the Red Hawks. That's a lot to ask, but, as a wrestler, you want to win first and then worry about everything else after.
Sure, absolutely.
Still hand fighting. We got 52 seconds in this first period. No one scored yet.
Well, they've slowed down a little bit.
They have.
Now they're thinking it over.
They don't have the little man energy.
It's a thinking man's match now.
They don't have the little man energy.
No, that left pretty quick, but there's some.
They're still kind of hand fighting pretty rough.
Yeah. Yeah, they're both sticking their head in there pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're going at it. They're putting that headgear to good use. Fighting hands. 8 seconds left. And you're not going to see a lot of shooting with the heavier guys because there's so much weight. They're going to.
And I've seen sometimes when the referee would want him to shoot. Well, the guy that shoots
Usually gets scored on,
285 pounds coming down on him
Yeah.
sometimes. So.
Well, and that's why when you see Roland wrestle that last match, he was wrestling 215, but
Right.
he wrestles like a little guy. He's
Oh,
in on
yeah.
shots and everything. You know, he's adjusting the headgear here.
And
Palos scored, or
Palos
Palos is
he's gonna take
choice.
down
He's going
right
to take
here.
down. Yep.
0-0, that's what you should do.
Try to get on the board first for sure.
Tried to get up to his feet, almost got up there.
Allen's doing a good job of locking that ankle there.
Boy, he's got it locked now.
Yeah, he's on it. Palos has got to back into it and get to his base. There he's on
Forces
his
his
base.
way up, and he gets the escape.
Gets the escape.
So Palos gets him an escape.
You know what? I like that. He fought hand control.
He did.
Cleared the ankle. A lot of good technique there to get away on bottom. Fighting hands real heavy here. And really, this is going to see who wears down. I mean, this is going to take effect probably in the third period. So just keep staying in it. Keep hand fighting. Don't panic. Allen's breathing hard a little bit over there. Still fighting hands. Clubbing. You know, and I like where they're at. I was watching some of these Union wrestlers, and they're really tough on top. So this could be their advantage if it goes 1-0 and he goes down.
52 seconds here in the second period.
Palace doing a good job of cutting off the
Still 1-0.
cutting the mat off, kind of circling them in. Palace is doing a really good job of circling and hand fighting here, controlling the center. And we've got one of the best photographers right here taking some action shots.
Oh, we do.
Oh, Mr.
We do.
Nafee.
You can't beat Mr. Nafee and taking pictures at wrestling matches.
Oh, no doubt. And he takes some of
And
the best. There's a
Palos gets a
takedown right
takedown.
there. Nice exchange. And we talked about it. You know, the hand fighting is going to eventually wear you down, and it looks like Allen's kind of gasping right there. I saw him kind of getting tired, taking a little bit longer to get to the center.
Well, the way they came out after each
Yeah.
other, those hands were
Palos looks
moving 100 miles an hour.
Palos looks a little more, contained right
There
now.
was elbow bumping, hand slapping.
There was a
fist
lot.
piling, head
They
butting.
threw the kitchen
They
sink
were-
at him within the
boy,
first
they were
10
going
seconds.
at it.
Through the kitchen sink within the first 10 seconds.
15 seconds left. Palos needs to keep on top here,
Allen-
not give up any
Allen's
points.
gassed here. Allen's got to dig deep because he's gassed here.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Nice recovery
There
there.
was a recovery.
Nice. Palos is doing a good job.
a good job right here, and he's going to take a 3-0 lead.
And he
Now-
looks to be the guy that's a little bit in better shape right now. Allen's going down. You're down 3-0. Escape and takedown ties it, so that's really what you need to do.
Well, and he just about got away.
He did. He
so
came close.
That always is in your mind. Well, he just about got away.
He don't have a lot of energy right now. I see Allen's pretty tired. Palace can sit here and chop and work him over. He could probably put him to his back. That's what they need. But right now he's just worried about the win.
If he could get him to his back, he might be able to get a pin, and
No doubt.
certainly need that.
Yes.
22-6 right now. The
He's
Red
close.
Hawks
He's
in the
on his
lead,
side
but
if he can get him
Ponca
over.
City strong weights are coming up.
Yes. Ponca's strength of their lineup will be coming up. There's the half. He needs to stack it over and get to the side. Remember, Coach, you would always tell us we cannot throw a half if we don't have them broke down. Got to break them down first before you throw a half in. Allen looking for that roll right
you
there.
don't want that to happen, but Palos recovers.
Palos does a good job of recovering and
Boy,
keeps
we're down to
wrestling.
minute 10.
Minute 10, he's got a 3-0 lead here.
Hey, I've been impressed with him. I have not seen him wrestle this year.
No, like you said, he's a what is he, a junior? He's coming back.
Right.
They've got a lot of young talent here.
Oh, a lot of
Junior's still
young
kind of
wrestlers.
considered the older, but you get another year. So they've got. There's a stall call on Allen, and I agree with it.
49 seconds.
He's looking for a fall here. He's working hard. Palace isn't just trying to win. He is trying to get some points for his team.
There it is.
Another stall,
There's a
1 point. So he's up 4-0, 30 seconds left in the third. 22-6, Union's got the advantage in the duel.
There's another one.
There's one more, so he's 5-0, 15 seconds. He's running it hard.
Allen's moving now.
Yeah, Allen's trying to move a little bit.
Well, just don't do anything crazy right here at the end. Let's just get this win.
Just get the win and be done.
5-0.
There you go. Good match for Palace. I'll tell you what, he looked good.
Good, man. He did.
Gives Union another 3 points there.
25-6 Union lead. Now we're going to hit the strong point of
yeah, we're getting into the meat of their lineup, you know.
You know, I look on here, and there's, for Ponca City, there's Jimmy Swenson and Jack Swenson.
Yep, brothers.
Chris Kaiser, Cameron Kaiser. Usually those brothers have grown up wrestling and wrestling each other.
Yep, and I know the Kaisers are twins. Swensons are just brothers. You know, Jack's a little older than Jimmy, and I actually coached Jacob Swenson, the older brother, on the national team stuff for Team Oklahoma. So good family and good kids. And we're going to have Elmore, and you know, he got pinned last match, last duel, but he wrestled his butt off. He wrestled extremely hard.
Yeah, he did wrestle hard. And Nash Neely was a very experienced
very game
wrestler, and quite a bit bigger, but Elmore wrestled hard.
He wrestled real hard.
He's a small 106 pounder.
Yeah, you can tell he's undersized in both these matches. So
boy, he comes out there after him.
So we got Jimmy Swenson for Ponca City, and we've got Derek Elmore of Union Redhawks. Swenson with the takedown right away. But Elmore on that leg, though, if he can come in the back, he can score here because Swenson's too high. He's got to keep coming out the back, maybe press on the back of that butt and back of the hips and kind of
Swenson's
back.
Probably just looking for a stalemate right here.
Yeah, right now he's not getting anything right here. He's
Elmore's
in a bad.
got to keep moving, or that's what was going to happen.
Yeah, and that's kind of that was the best case scenario for Swenson.
Union up 25-6.
25-6. Union Redhawks with the lead over the Ponca City Wildcats. And Swenson's got a 2-0
eight matches to go, and we're hitting the strength of the Ponca City lineup.
Yes, and some of these matches here, you know, do your part as a team. Some of these guys just don't get pinned, don't give up bonus points, and especially don't give up falls.
Throwing that half in there.
Tight half, but you know what? Elmore's fighting hard.
He is fighting it hard, but that's how you put that half in there.
I remember we looked the last time, and we were wondering how he didn't give up back points at the end of the first. And he's kind of doing it again, but he's in trouble here.
Fighting hard, giving a great effort. 45 seconds left.
He's fighting real hard. I'll tell you what, I can't be angry as a coach with the effort.
Honey,
especially being undersized, because you can tell he's probably not even close to 6. Swenson's kind of stretching him out here. Got almost like a power half. Now he's coming out to a side choke. He's got to be pretty careful here. That was a good stop by the official. You know, if you watch MMA or any of the UFC, they consider that like a side choke, and it's on the carotid artery. I actually wrestled a guy one time.
Choked you out?
Choked him. I choked him completely out, side by side.
You choked him
I choked him out, yeah.
Did you get disqualified?
Well, we had actually got into it the tournament before. You might have been there. It was Preston Cardona, Archie's son. And we got into the match before. I wound up having first match at the regionals, and got side by side, and then did the same thing. And next thing you know, match is over. Called the fall. Look up, and he's out.
Yeah.
So. Well, definitely dangerous. If you watch the UFC, that side-by-side choke's on that carotid artery.
That's where the referees are really keep an eye on that.
No doubt. And, man, I'll tell you what, Elmore's got some limber shoulders.
He does.
Golly.
He fought that.
He's going to be sore. He's going to be sore tomorrow.
He's going to be a good wrestler for us.
He is. We're going to second period. It's 5-0.
If he'll do the spring and summer stuff, that is the key.
And that can gear toward his side, too, because they'll have some weight.
You can get another year or two's experience, mat experience, by doing that spring and summer wrestling.
Yes, you can. And you were always big on that. You always had us do it. You know, summer wrestlers make winter champions.
Absolutely.
So 7-0 lead right now by Swenson. And he's in a cradle right now. He's fighting so hard, though. If he can get some size to him and actually, like you said, go out and get some mat experience in the summers, he'll make a big difference for him.
Oh, absolutely. I believe he's got a good future in front of him.
No doubt, and they've got the coaches there to get him there. Coach Jefferson does a really good job. Devin does a good job. You can see him on there excited for these little guys. And then you got Coach Trey over there.
Elmore is tough. He's fighting it.
Oh,
and
there's the fall there.
There's the pin.
You know what? It wasn't a lack of effort. He was trying.
No, it wasn't.
So Swenson with the pin. It looks like it's going to be a 12-25 dual score so far right now with Union Redhawks with the lead.
Back when I wrestled, the pin was like a full second.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Anymore, they just touch.
Quick.
That's it. I mean,
well,
that's just how they call it. This is how it is.
Well, especially in college, it's really quick. So here's a returning state champ, Chris Kaiser for Ponca City. Looks like he won't get a match here because they're going to have a void. So they got a void here. So Kaiser doesn't get a match there. So we got another
25-18.
25-18. And we're going to have Ben
Well, this looks like
Milkarek here for Union. And for Ponca City, we're going to have Gavin Weir from Ponca City. So Weir from Ponca City, Milkarek from Union. And, Milkarek, we looked at him, made some freshman mistakes. He's a freshman. But he wrestled hard.
Yeah,
so
he did.
He wrestled really hard.
Oh yeah, I think one thing we can take away from the Union Red Hawk wrestlers is they give it all they got. They wrestle hard.
These guys are competing hard for Coach Jefferson for sure. Milkarek here with the tie, and he had some struggles on his feet the last match, but he was really mat wrestling, looked pretty tough. He was tough on bottom and he was tough on top. So if he can get some kind of takedown here and get where he's comfortable, because he seemed a little more comfortable on the mat, it'd be big for him. And any win right here in this little realm for Union right now will be good, because this is the meat of their lineup for Ponca.
Well, now Black and Swenson, they come up next now.
That'll be a good one. That'll be a good match. Nice takedown there. Milkarek with a nice takedown.
Well,
now he's got to work on top. But, yeah, that nice little double leg to it, or actually high cross to a change off to a 2 to a takedown. Now he's looking for the barbed wire here. He's got it tight. Now he's going to transition to a cradle. He's got to bump him off that hip. He's got it locked.
He goes for that pin, doesn't
There it is, right there. Milkarek's got the cradle here.
There's
a
pin.
fall. That's huge for Union Redhawks.
That is a big pin. 30 makes it now 31 to 18.
That was huge for them. Came back, made up for that freshman match last time, and got a huge fall for Union. So 31-18. Looks like they're going to bump the other Kaiser up. So this is Cameron Kaiser bumping up. So Cameron Kaiser bumping up to wrestle Darius Black. And Cameron Kaiser's really tough. So looks like they're going to forfeit here. So they're forfeiting to bump Darius Black. It's a little strategy here. So they're forfeiting to Kaiser.
So that makes it 31-24, correct?
31-24, and I believe they're probably going to bump Darius Black up to the next weight.
Definitely. Here he comes.
So Darius Black's going to wrestle the next weight here.
Would that be Preston Lee?
Let me see. No, he's going to be wrestling.
Because Darius Black's bumping up to 132.
It looks they have Jack Swenson here.
It could be Swenson. Could have moved.
It's not Lee.
So this is Swenson.
Yes.
Gotcha. How they bumped Kaiser and then bumped Swenson.
Because Lee's one of their top wrestlers. Swenson's tough too, but Lee's one of their better wrestlers. So looks like they've got bumped Swenson, and they're going to wrestle him against Black. And Preston Lee's over there warming up with the headgear, so they'll bump him probably in the next weight.
To wrestle Jackson lead.
Yep.
Nice cross face there by Black.
Drop down to a single. Good transition here.
Nice.
He needs to get a mat return there.
Nice takedown.
2 points by Darius Black, and this is huge here.
And he's wrestling Swenson, right? Jack Swenson?
Yep, wrestling Jack Swenson right now.
You're positive?
Yes. I know my son used to wrestle both those guys, so it's Swenson
you know him
used to
well.
wrestle Lee. Darius is covering the hips right now, doing a really good job. They really need a win here from Darius Black. This is going to be huge. He's stepping up for his team. And that was good strategy on Jefferson's part, letting them present first,
right.
and then holding him back and putting your better guy in on the next
there's
match.
a lot of that strategy in there that's really important.
And we'll see. Hopefully it pays off for him. But, so far this is looking pretty good in their favor. Ponca City's best guy gets the forfeit, so they knew that was going to happen anyways, and then they kind of moved their lineup. Darius Black's doing a really good job. He's got 20 seconds left. He's doing a good job of controlling Swenson on top. He's going over here.
Got to keep that pressure down.
Yeah, especially with 12 seconds left. You don't need to be
10 seconds
giving anything
now.
up.
Yeah, you don't want to give up any points right here. 5 seconds left. So Black with a 2-0 lead.
His choice, he defers. Swenson's going to get choice.
Sharp takedown there. Swenson takes down.
Swenson takes down. Black kind of controlled him that other than the last little exchange.
You're sure this isn't Lee?
This is not Lee.
Okay.
I don't know. Let me see. I don't have my glasses on now, Coach.
You see, you need something. I got mine
I actually
on.
forgot mine.
I've got my
I'm getting to the
glasses
age where
on.
I started saying, why does everyone got glasses? Now I was 20/20, and now I'm getting to where I can't read any writing unless I put some glasses on.
I understand.
Everything's blurry to
me.
Could be John Smith out there for all I know.
Darius Black working tough on top right here.
Swenson's doing a good job of keeping his arm away, so he doesn't
trying
get
to grab that
wrist.
If he could get that grabbed.
And he's got it right. Well, he's close. There he is. He's got it with that bar arm, or that chicken wing, excuse me. Going for a cheap tilt on the other side. Doing a really good job of driving here. And if you're Darius Black, you want to make sure you keep your chicken wing at a 90. If not, they'll stop it, which means you've got to have that arm that's on that back at a 90 degrees. Going for bonus here, looking good.
Keep that pressure down on him.
Keep that
pressure.
Got that warning. There's a
there.
stall call on Swenson right there, so he's got a stall call. That's his first. One more will be a point.
If there's anything in freestyle that kind of hurts you, on freestyle you just stay on bottom. You stay there, they'll finally put you up. And
that's probably why my son has such a hard time.
They get in that habit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And it definitely changes that.
It helps you a lot on takedowns and all that, finishing correctly, but it does hurt you on bottom where you're just trying not to give up any points. So Darius Black back to the center. He's got the 2-0 advantage, but he's really working hard on top. Doing everything he can, and Swenson's doing everything he can just not to give up the back points there.
Tough riding right here. 27 seconds left. Right here. Needs a ride out right here. And if he can get some back points in there, it'd sure be great. Now here's that roll.
Trap the wrist. He's got a half in here. He's coming out to the side. He's running it.
So Black is really keeping
He's been
good
aggressive
position.
on top. It's only 2-0, but, it's been controlled the whole time.
He's controlled the match.
Yeah.
We're down to 10
and
seconds.
He's going to get choice in the third, too. So, and from what I remember, I believe Swenson's a pretty decent leg rider, but I think he's not.
Wow. Good. Wow. Glad that ended right there.
That was close. Black's choosing down here.
But, Black's so tough right there. He could have
He
got
likes
out of
those
that.
positions for sure.
It's still just a 2-0 match.
2-0 match. Swenson on top.
Swenson does have a warning for stalling.
There's a
now
point.
It's 3-0.
Nice, 3-0. Darius is moving around really good. Cutting off the mat real good. Good counter. Swenson with a shot. Good counter. What he needs to do is drop to that single now. If he would have dropped to that single, he would have had it at this point. Darius Black we're talking about. Another shot
there
by
it
Swenson.
Is. Nice
good counter there.
Because that was a quick shot there by Swenson.
Yes. Now he's looking for bonus here. He's going to cut him and try to look for some bonus points here. 5-0. Darius Black with the lead. There's a minute 27 left. If he can get to 8, he can get a major and get some bonus here, and it looks like that's what he's trying to do.
Yeah, I like it in wrestling where you just tell them to go up. Yeah. You don't have to push them and shove them away.
Oh, yeah. Needs 2 more takedowns here.
Uh-oh.
Actually, 3. Swenson on a shot here.
Minute 15 left right here.
And this is kind of good for Swenson, just kind of kill the time even if he don't score. He's looking to win the match.
If he scores, he's back in it. Because it would be 5-3 with a minute left.
Yeah, he'd still have plenty of time.
Now, Darius is good at hanging on right there.
No doubt. He's pretty comfortable here. And why they didn't call potentially dangerous, he had a lock on the last one, is he's got that arm trapped.
Right.
So if you had that arm trapped and you've got the –
correct.
Then you're fine. But if he doesn't have that arm trapped, it's potentially dangerous, 1 point. Swenson's coming hard here. Darius Black's doing a good job of hand fighting. Swenson with the leg
40
here.
40 seconds. Well, Darius Black's putting those hips down on him right there. That's exactly how you're supposed to do that. Keep those hips down there, make him carry your weight and putting the pressure down on him. Keeps him from moving forward. Now, once you take that weight off, he can start moving.
Stalemate, they're back on their feet. Darius does a really good job of kind of defending shots if he's not
down to 23 seconds.
23 seconds here. This will be a big win here for Union. Darius Black's kind of pulled off 2 big wins to keep this team.
Boy, he has. He's wrestled really good right here with two really nice takedowns.
No doubt.
And then rode on top.
Rode on top really good.
Controlled the hips and stuff. And
good escape. He's wrestling really hard all the way to the whistle. He's still wrestling hard right now. Darius Black with a 5-1 decision. Union
nice win for Darius Black. Puts Union up 34-24.
34-24.
Now we got Preston Lee coming up, correct?
Jackson Lieb and, Preston Lee here for Ponca City.
Well, now Union's going to send out Thomas
Tote.
So
Thomas Tote and Preston Lee.
Now, do you know Lee? Is he like a state qualifier?
Lee's pretty
placer?
solid. I'm not sure, but I know he's right there with even the top guys in the state. He's very squirmy. He likes to, he's very unorthodox in some positions. He wrestles hard, and he's a pinner, so he likes bonus points. So it's going to be a tough match. Thomas with the shot here. Preston Lee's kind of got a front head, looking for the corner here. Off the mat, still no points. So Thomas and Lee here. Thomas with Union Redhawks. Got Lee with Ponca City. I think it's Lee, Coach.
Well, once you said your son had wrestled the Swensons, I figured you knew what you was talking about.
He's wrestled Lee, too. So Christian's wrestled Lee and the Swensons.
Boy, Lee, quick move right there.
He's tough. But Thomas doing a good job staying in the match here. Still 0-0. District 8 duels here. This is duel 2. Both teams lost their first duel, so they're trying to get a win here. Lee on a shot, coming up around the body. Thomas doing a good job using his leverage. No points yet. Lee with the takedown.
Takedown there with 49 seconds left. Lee is quick.
Lee's really quick. He's really strong. He likes to wrestle on top.
Trying to crank that half right there.
And he's good with it.
He's got Tote in trouble right there.
I was telling you earlier, he's a pinner, so this is kind of a bad spot for
32
Thomas.
seconds left, too.
Union's got the 10-point dual score lead, so they've got to try to prevent bonus points here if they can.
And there's the
fall.
pin.
So
So
it'll be
34-30.
Yeah.
Union still in the lead. What, 2 matches left?
2 matches left. Union's got a 4-point lead here. And they're going to have, looks like we've got another. I see one of the Aggie brothers, but I don't see the other one here. So this is going to be Riker Aggie right here. And they'll be favored in this one. Riker's a tough wrestler for Ponca City. He's going against
Who's
Lieb wrestling for Union. So they bumped Lieb up, and he's going to be wrestling against Aggie, and Aggie's the favorite here. And just like Lee, he's a pinner here, so we've got to try to prevent from giving up any bonus here. That was a nice shot here.
now is Aggie a senior or junior, or we don't have them listed on here? But
no, I believe he's a senior. He's an upperclassman, so a senior.
well,
junior,
Lieb a freshman here.
Yeah, so they're favored in this one, and Aggie's very tough on top.
Well,
tough on top.
Aggie's dad was a great wrestler out of the great wrestling town of Perry.
No doubt.
And
he's actually coaching over there with Ponca City.
Yes.
So, and he's got a twin brother. I don't see him in the lineup there, but he's got a twin brother too that wrestles. So, you got groups of brothers here. Well, Jackson's got to do it. Jackson's got to do what he can to kind of keep this match close, and of course you want the win, but if he doesn't get the win, at least keep this match, from getting out of hand. Another takedown by Riker. He's getting a back count here. Looks like it's going to be probably, I got 6-1 lead for Riker Aggie here.
49 seconds left here. Lieb's trying to do what he can do right here.
No, he's wrestling real tough. He's just got to keep wrestling. He's cut him. He's trying for another takedown here. Goes to that underhook. There's a throw by. Got another takedown.
And, well, Lieb rolls through on that one.
Rolled through.
8-2, 30 seconds left.
And you know what? I hate to say this, but even if Lieb just gives up a tech, doesn't get pinned, to be kind of big in this dual score.
Well, regardless, it's going to come down to the last match.
Yeah, well.
Even if they get a pin, it's 36-34.
Yes. So there'll still be, no matter what, they'll be in this match. It's just going to be.
But we certainly want Lieb to finish strong right here. He's
no doubt
definitely got a tough match here.
But he keeps wrestling. So
Absolutely,
he keeps wrestling. And if
yes.
you keep wrestling, things
Things can
possibly
happen.
good things can happen. Anyone can get pinned. Anyone can get put on their back multiple times. So there's definitely not out of it at any time.
Boy, tough with that crossface right there.
Hard one right there. He's a tough wrestler on top. So it's going to be Ponca City's choice. Looks like Riker's thumbs hurt. And, keep wrestling. He's hurt here. Never know what could happen. Never want to see an injury, but
right.
you don't know. He's choosing down right now. Lieb needs to put a tough ride on him.
Yeah, Lieb needs some time on top right here. Oh, quick switch.
Quick switch right away. Well, I've seen more switches than
Today,
I've probably seen in a year.
Maybe in a decade.
No doubt. We're in trouble here. That's flat as can be.
So it's going to be. Lieb gives us a great.
So they're going to have a
2
point. What are they going to have? A
2-point lead.
2-point lead
30.
going in. Yep.
It looks like they'll put up Adam Lowman, a senior.
Lowman, okay. So Lowman's going to try to win it for.
And who will he wrestle? Either Bivens or Percival. Which one? We'll see. We can listen. I don't think Percival ever came up with Percival. Yes, the coach said Percival. So he didn't check in, but it's Percival.
Okay, so
versus Lowman.
Percival versus
right here.
Lowman.
If Lowman can win this, Union will win the match.
Can't get no closer than this, Coach. It
comes down to the last match.
It comes down to the last match.
This is number
And actually,
13 versus number 12.
I got to work on them broken arrow mask skills because even if fall wasn't much of a difference there because they would have. It's just going to. Oh, nice throw there. Nice throw. There's the fall. Union gets the win. Union Redhawks with
what
the
a
win.
match by Lowman.
Lowman
What a
stepped
throw.
up as a senior and just got it done.
What a throw right there.
He said he wasn't going to keep you in suspense. He said he's just going to put it away.
So Union wins 40 to 36 and keeps their chances alive.
But look how we talked about just not giving up balls, little wins by Darius and all that stuff is just so huge because it's just 4 points there.
What if Sand Springs is beating Deer Creek?
Yeah.
And what if Ponca City beats Deer Creek?
It's still you're still in the mix here. You're not out.
Absolutely. Well, anyway, we're going to be finishing up. We're finished up right here at the UMAC, the district duels, where Union just beat Ponca City 40 to 36, and we'll be right back here in a few minutes when Union will take on Sand Springs. Sand Springs ranked 7th in the state.